Morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's Monday and I haven't been sent a text message to where I'm going yet, which place in the hospital I am, but I am just about to leave and I've got my lunch sorted. So I just have, yes, I'm going to have a VE today. Probably need it. I've got some like Vita Wheat biscuits with like butter and Vegemite. I've got a peach and I've got a little bit of lasagna. So that's my lunch today. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day and I will check in soon. Hey guys, I'm sorry, I have no idea if this is a good angle, if you can even see me or not. So apologies for that. I'm just driving on the motorway. I thought I'd let you know that I just got a message from my manager. I just got a oh my god, I got a message from my manager, and she let me know that I'm going, sorry, just the aircon, because it's like, what's the temperature? 27 degrees already, and it's like 7:30 in the morning. Anyway, so I got a message again. So I got a message from my manager, and she was letting me know that I'm going 2 places today. And I don't know if there was, obviously there was nowhere for me for the whole day. So they just kind of had to maybe slot me in. I'm not sure. But anyway, so for the first part of the morning, I'm going to 4F, which is the surgical ward, which is like basically, yeah, the orthopedic ward that I used to work in is just obviously up 1 level, so it's on that side of the hospital. So I'm in surgical ward this morning, and she said she wants me to assist in there, so there's probably already an AO there, I guess. Maybe I'm just helping, I'm not really too sure. I assume that's what she means. So yeah, she wants me to work in 4F, or the surgical ward, until lunchtime. Then I have my lunch, and then I'm going into maternity, which is really, really crazy, because literally the last time I was in the maternity ward, that was where I went back from theatre and I had my baby because I had my baby at the hospital, the same hospital I work at. So I haven't been to maternity the maternity ward since I had my baby Layla, who's 8 months. So she's like, yeah, that was like 8 months ago. That's just crazy. Like, oh, it's gonna bring back all the feels, I tell ya. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so it's Monday, like I said earlier, and I'm ready for today, and I'm working this today, and then I don't work Tuesdays. So my Tuesdays are my days. So Tuesdays are my days that I spend with my darling baby girl. And yeah, so I only work part-time. So I work 1 week I work 3 days, and then the next week I work 2 days. And this week I'm working 3 days. So this is my 3-day week this week. So yeah, so today Layla has daycare, Layla goes to daycare. Yeah, so Mondays Layla goes to daycare, and Thursdays Layla goes to daycare. So Monday and Thursday every week I work, and then on my 3-day week I work on Wednesday, which Layla doesn't go to daycare, so my husband just looks after her. Yeah, so Troy looks after her like for the day, and he works night shifts, so yeah, so he does all like the drop-offs with the kids, and then he comes back and he sleeps, and then on Wednesdays she has a nap. So he's a bloody trooper. That man can just like run off F all sleep, I tell you. I don't know how he does it, but he's amazing. And he wanted to do this. He wanted to spend time with her. He wanted to have Wednesdays with her instead of putting her in 3 days a week. So yeah, it's good. I mean, he loves it. He loves having that time with her. So and then Wednesday, and it kind of works out as well, because Wednesdays are his like Friday. So he comes home Thursday morning and he's off. He doesn't have to work that night again till Sunday. So yeah, so that works out well. And then he can just like sleep all day Thursday and then wake up, pick up the kids, and then he can sleep Thursday night too. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, I'm almost at work now. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to tell you guys other than, yeah, it'll be interesting. I might be able to film a little bit in maternity if I'm on my own on my phone. I may be able to, but in 4F, the surgical ward, I won't be able to, because it's just, yeah, I won't, pretty much I don't think I'll be able to anyway. But yeah, I will film as much as I can for you guys. And yeah, hopefully it's a good vlog, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so I just got back into the car. It's like 3:45. I finished work now. Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to film anything today, really, anything. So yeah, I apologize for that, but I started off in the surgical ward like I mentioned this morning, and then I'd finished all the work and I just did batching, which is basically like everything's digital, but we still have some things that are like, it's paperless, not paper free. So we still have things that, certain forms and consent forms for surgery and procedures and all that sort of thing. And you know, like patient labels and things like that need to go in, like a patient encounter chart. It's called a CEC. So oh sorry, it's like really hot. So because you still have like somewhat of a chart, should I say, things need to be pulled out of the chart once the patient gets discharged and goes home, and then it needs to be filed. It needs to make sure each page has a label on it and things that you keep, and yeah, make sure it's every page that you need to keep is labeled, and then you put like just like this certain page on top that every ward and every area of the hospital has, and it's just basically like you say, yes, this is this person, this is single batching and blah blah blah. You can just fill out a little form, and it's like really, like, yeah, it's just a small little form that you put, but it's like an A4 piece of paper that you put on top, and then you like put a clip on it, and then you put it in the basket, and every ward and every outpatient has their own basket. And so basically then that's sent down to like the medical records area, which is batching, and the batching area, they scan it oh my god, sorry, it's like the end of the day, so I'm just like, whoa. So the paperwork that you send down for each patient after they've been discharged is then scanned into their chart, digital chart, that's the one. So scanned into their digital chart, and then you can go onto the system, and then you can, like, doctors and nurses and anyone like that, admin staff or whatever, but we only have certain access for things. You can have a look, and you can go onto their digital chart and search up a patient, have a look, and it tells you like all the history from their previous hospital admissions and everything like that, and visits and whatnot. So anyway, it's just handy for the doctors to see, instead of like the old school way, which is like every time they come to clinic or they'd come up to the ward or whatever, you'd have to order their chart and everything would be written down, whereas now it's different. So anyway, so yeah, long story short, I was just helping out in the surgical ward and I was just doing batching. So I was just like, they had like a basket full of discharge paperwork, and I was just like filing it and putting it into clipping it, each person, each patient, yeah, whatever. So I was doing that, and then I finished that and I had nothing else to do, so I rang, and they didn't need my help anymore, so because there was already the AO there and I was just there helping. So I rang my manager, and then she was going to send me to maternity ward, but then she actually ended up sending me to the kids ward. So I got put in kids ward for the rest of the day, which was great. So it's good because like I had actually had like a computer, and yeah, it was really good. But I really love kids ward. But it was really like quite sad today because I just, it's hard being in kids ward at the same time, because you have certain patients that you just feel so bad for. Like there was only like this 6-week-old baby in the children's ward, and it could be like, the baby could have pneumonia, which is bronchitis, and or like borderline COVID, I'm not too sure, but although there's like no cases in Queensland, but I think they just do it as a precaution. Yeah, so that was sad. And then the poor mother had like postnatal depression, and then she was having to like be in hospital with the baby, and like it's only 6 weeks old and you can't be at home with the baby, and it's like, I just like, it just made me feel so like, I just felt so bad for the poor mum and the baby and everything, because I know when my daughter, who's 8 now, my daughter, when she was 3 weeks old, she had to actually come to this hospital, and she had to stay in hospital for a week, as she had bronchitis too. And yeah, it was like, she was 3 weeks old, and it was just terrible. It was like the worst experience, one of the worst experiences. So I like definitely feel for the poor mum with her 6-week-old baby. And then there was another we had there's a few babies in there in the ward actually with bronchitis, like with pneumonia. And although it's like obviously getting hot and changes seasons, it's like becoming summer soon. Literally tomorrow is the start of summer. Obviously you can still get like ammonia and that sort of thing. So but yeah, there was another issue with like child safety thing, and then like this, I had to be like filled in on stuff because we have to like the doors to the ward are shut, so someone like beeps through and they go, hello, who are you here to see? And then I have to, and then they go such and such, and then I'm like, okay, and if I know it's like that patient or whatever, or whatnot, and then I'm like, okay, it's the door's unlocked, so I have to actually press a button and the doors open. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, so apparently there was a lady who has a daughter, I think it was a girl, and she was only like, I don't know, she was only a young child, and she possibly was on drugs or had this psychosis episode while she was in hospital with her daughter, and that happened like late last week. And then yeah, she just went like nuts, and they had to call Child Protection Services, and they basically removed the children off her, and the child is still in hospital, and the mum's not allowed to come up to the hospital, come into the ward. So I had to be filled in by the team leader, the nursing team leader, and yeah, he had to let me know the details so that I could be wary of that person, not letting that person come in if that was the situation they tried to come in, if that makes sense. So anyway, yeah, I apologize for not being able to show you anything, but it was a bit tricky. I kind of, like, I would have if I could have, but yeah, it's just some places I go in the hospital I just can't show you. I can't like sneakily film on my phone or whatever, so it makes it really difficult. But it's Monday, and then Wednesday I'm working next, so I'll continue this vlog on to Wednesday. Okay, so I'll see you Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have some content to show you. Hey guys, so I'm just using my phone. Hopefully it's okay. So it's Wednesday today. I said I was going to continue on the vlog, and I've just got to hurry up because I've got to get my ass into work, because I've got to walk from when I walk in. I've got to walk to the other side of the hospital, to the tower block. There's a ward block and then the tower block, and I've got to walk all the way to the tower block. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that today I'm working in oncology ward again. So I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film. Probably not a lot, if any. Yeah, I'll definitely try and film tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure I'm working in maternity, because it's already been scheduled on my roster. That's the one. My brain's still waking up. Anyway, so yeah, so I'll start another vlog tomorrow, and that can be a whole new vlog. So I'm sorry if you are watching this and you haven't seen anything from me from actual work today or the other day. I apologize. I do my best. I just you know, I can't always vlog. I can't always like get my camera, like get my phone out and sneakily like film some stuff, so I've got to be very careful. And yeah, so I've just, yeah, do my best, but sometimes I won't always be able to, because I don't work in an office where I'm the only person, or you know, there's not many people. I work in a hospital, so there's always people, doctors, nurses, patients, everything like that, so it can be very tricky to get something. But anyway, I better put this phone back in my bag, and I better get my ass to work. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day as best as you can, and I will hopefully check in later. Bye guys.
I was knocked down, heard the countdown through the haze, in the face of defeat, yeah. I was ruled out with no bailout, on my own, all alone, left to bleed out. But I rose up from the ground, just like I was spellbound. All the odds were against me, so I picked up the pace, and now I'm in the race. Give me some space. I'm a movement and I ain't losing. Gonna go, 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 go. Like a bullet, won't take no bullshit. You should know, no, no, no. I'm about to explode. So I've been told that I should fold and give in. I can't win in this game.